On this fine Monday morning. I'm excited, folks. I'm excited because we're going tailgating, right? We're getting the best tailgate food available in the South Jersey, Delaware Valley area. It comes from the men in the kitchen in Cinnaminson on Route 130. I've got the owners, I've got the family, I've got everybody from the hottest new spot in South Jersey. I've got Darren and I've got Nina, the owners. Welcome back to Morning Coffee, guys.
Thank you. Good to be here with you, Mark.
Yeah, this is so fun. Well, I mean, we had the season kick off yesterday, so we thought it would be a good time to come in and talk about all of that great food that you guys have for football season. I know we got it started yesterday, like the slow roll, the build up, kick off. It was awesome, right?
Yes.
We made some ribs.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff yesterday.
Well,
big spread.
That's great. And you got your master chef involved, right?
Yes.
I want to introduce everybody to Aiden here. Aiden is the master chef over at Men in the Kitchen. Good morning, Aiden. How are you today?
Good.
So, where do you come up with all of your recipes? This is such a crazy situation. You're a very young man. And to achieve the level of master chef at such a young age is quite impressive. So, where do you get your recipes from, young man? I'm just kidding. I know they come from Pop. It's all good. I know Dad's got them. I put you on the spot there. It's all good. I'm just kidding. I'm a goofball. You'll learn that in the next few minutes. It's all good. And then I also want to welcome Mimi. You know what? I almost said Nina, but I've got Nina over here. Nina and Mimi. And Mimi is a hostess over at Men in the Kitchen.
Yes.
And last time you guys were here, we talked about what a great family you guys have, and it's awesome. I feel a little bit like part of the family right now. This is nice. I'm like the overdressed member of the family, but that's okay. That's okay, and it's really cool because Nina. How is Nina related, or how is Mimi related? Nina, I know how you're related.
Well, she's my wife, right?
Start there.
Yeah. That's my sister.
Okay.
And that's my nephew.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Now, is this your son?
I'm the mother of the master chef.
You are the mother of the master chef. Now, I imagine you had him in culinary school when he was 3,
Yes.
right? Because, to become a master chef at the age of 8, you've got to start your training at some point,
We're
right?
going to be around. Everybody has to chip in.
That's it. That's, what? And that's, what? She said it kind of like, I think as a joke, but she's right. Because that's how you guys approached your business and you've approached your family life. Because look, we, just to give everybody the backstory, you're a hardworking guy your whole life, right? Mm-hmm. Part of what you did when you came home as an outlet, to kind of blow off some steam and to make sure that the family was calm when Dad came home, and that was to get in the kitchen and to create. Yeah. And to use that as your outlet. And over the years, it kind of grew and grew and grew, to the point where people were saying, "Hey, Darren, you got to cater my party. I'm having a birthday party. Aiden's birthday is coming up. You got to make the food." And it started growing. It started growing from there. And then you were like, "Look, we've got to share this food with everybody. We got to make it available. We make it affordable. We make it great. And this is just going to work. Our family is going to be successful because of the way we're doing things. And we've got to share your food with the world." So tell us a little bit about that evolution and how you've used your experience and your expertise in opening the restaurant, but then making sure that the whole family was involved to kind of build it up to that next level.
Well, like I said before, everybody has something great they add. Do something great. I love ribs. I have to eat them. Can't stand them, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. Don't love them, but I love cooking them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
interesting.
I know people say that. People say, "Are you crazy?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm crazy, but that's okay. But
No. I'm with you. Like, I don't like to watch myself on camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't watch any. I watch very little
Wow.
of the stuff I do.
Well, so you
yeah.
understand it.
Yeah.
You understand.
Because I rely on my bosses. If there's a problem with what I'm doing, then I rely on my bosses to correct that. And you know why I approach it that way? Because that's how Johnny Depp does it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I'm Johnny Depp, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I rely on my boss too.
Well, and see, that's the thing. Yeah.
So
He's a smart man here. He is a smart man.
Everybody chips in. You know, I'm not gonna take all the credit. You know, like
course.
yesterday, you know, you see my leg all banged up.
Yeah.
My wife was up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning cooking yesterday.
Yeah.
And I finally dragged myself out of bed, helped her out with the cane, limping around. Get out my way. I said, all right. You know, so I was in her way. So you know, so I'm not gonna take credit for everything because it is a family affair.
Right.
My two sons, Justin and Drew, Aiden, Master Chef, he welcomed people. You know, Nina cooks. Mimi, she's a hostess with the Moses. And you'll get to meet her soon.
Yeah. We've got more family members that are coming in. You know, that's what's funny is we got a whole bunch of them here, but there's more. There's even more family members that are coming in. But that's what makes it so
just to
special.
add what he said, you know, each of us brings something to the table, and when we get together, it's magic. I mean, everybody knows what they're doing. Nobody gets in each other's way. You know,
That's so
and
cool.
it's fun. You know,
Yeah.
And it's fun. That's the most
We
important
have
thing.
so much
Because
fun.
if you look at the back of our shirts right there, you see what it say? What it say, man?
It's the second word, actually. It's
Oh,
fun.
okay.
It says food, fun, catering. Yeah.
That's what we're all about.
And that's cool because, look, there's a lot of places you can go get stuff, right? I mean, you can go get food a lot of different places, and you know, everybody has their rituals and all that stuff that they like to do for football and tailgating. And I you know, as I get older, I think it's a little crazy. It gets crazier and crazier. It seems like every year, but you've done this. You've created this dynamic that's just so cool, and that it's like, you know, I don't want to just keep using the word fun over and over again, but that's really what you've done. You've made like getting the food for your tailgate, which is fun. Like you've added fun to the fun. How did you do that?
Think
Right?
about it. Back in the day when you used to go to your grandmother's house, you know, everybody would get together, the family. It's all about the food. You know, the food just brings out the best in people. So you got good food, you have a good element, and you know, you go from there. You
Yeah.
just have a ball.
The atmosphere is important.
Yeah.
We had a guy come in Saturday night. Saturday night, he ordered food, but he wound up staying there and just talking. Him and his daughter for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Nice.
His daughter was sitting around like, can we go home? I want to
That's awesome though, because you're creating that environment that, look, these people come in to get some food, but they end up leaving as friends and part of the family.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's a special thing because, you know, he's going to leave and he's going to tell 20 people and she's going to tell 20 people about what a great experience they had. That's the best way to grow a business is by, you know, look, you can advertise a lot, you can come on this show and you can do all sorts of crazy different things. But if you just do your job well, you make good food, you give a positive experience to people,
That's right.
they're going to do the work for you,
That's
right? Because,
Absolutely.
look, as much as there's a lot of different places to go, right? There's probably only a few really good ones. And that's what you want to be, and that's what you guys are, and that's what it's about, kind of getting that message out there. And Darren, you talked a little bit about, you know, you're changing the dynamic a little bit because the primetime, Eagles have a lot of primetime games this year on Sunday and Monday night. And, you know, you guys want to be the tailgate source. You want to have people like come in, grab the trays of the stuff and go to their tailgate and all of that. But what you're doing during the primetime games is you're going to stay open. And you're going to invite people to come down, watch the game. You guys are a BYOB, so I can bring a 6-pack or a 30-pack, right? And I can eat some awesome ribs, and I can get your pulled pork, and I can drink a few beers, and I can watch the game. And that is just so cool. Like, what made you decide to want to do that? Because I know that that's a little out of the box, right? Because you guys are a family, and you want to watch. You want to watch the games
We love
too.
Football. Our family is football. I mean, yesterday you should have saw everybody's glued to the TV. We're cooking, and people that came in, everybody had
Their gear on, yeah.
you know. So this is the time of year. This is when family gets together, people get together, watch the big game. and
Yeah,
just
it's
have
so awesome. I mean, and I know that Aiden is going to disagree with me, but I was ready for summer to be done. It was so hot.
I know.
And I felt like there was just so much crap going on this summer. I was like, enough already. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for football. I'm ready for cool weather.
Yeah.
I'm tired of sweating just walking to the car. You know, like, this is exciting. And that's what this is all about, is that it's about feeling good. It's about family.
Right.
It's about food. And it's about fun. And it's like everything in life doesn't have to be so like beat you over the head depressing.
Right.
We could just watch football and eat some awesome pulled pork and not really worry about things for a few hours. How awesome is that?
Yeah.
You know, and the reason I said that before, Ada, was because, you know, summer, that's got to be prime time, right? You love summertime. What's your favorite thing about the summer?
Swimming in the swimming pool.
Yeah, that's the best thing. It was so hot this year that, man, the pool was the best place to be, right? That was the only place to be. I wish I was in a pool. I was here. I was in the studio. I was underneath the lights. Hot. I was sweating. Yeah, I know.
Somebody's got to do it.
I was thinking the same thing. Believe me, I had the same reaction. Well, listen, guys, this is awesome. We got more to do, but I got to take a quick break here.
Okay.
I said another, but this is the first one. So I'm going to take a quick break here on Morning Coffee, but we'll be right back, and we're going to talk more with the men in the kitchen. Well, not all the men, but you know what I'm saying. Stick around. We'll be right back on the Radio Vision Network.
Sub some sizzle. This is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facial, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing?
We own where our dry food is made.
Today's show is sponsored by Hargrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hargrove is a family-owned and operated business right here in the southern New Jersey area, bringing you 45 years of demolition expertise. Hargrove has all your demolition needs, from emergency demolition service to demolition equipment rental. Hargrove is one of the state-approved recycling facilities right here in the southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hargrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When we make Beyond Natural dry dog and cat foods, we start with real meat as the first ingredient. We leave out corn, wheat, and soy. And we own where our dry food is made. 100%. Can other brands say all that? For nutrition you can trust and your pet will enjoy. Does your food go beyond? Learn more at purinabeyond.com.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Welcome back to Morning Coffee. I'm Mark Cook. We're here on the Radio Vision Network, and yeah, we had to throw in a few extra commercials because we got this awesome setup here, and we're talking to Darren and Nina, the owners of Men in the Kitchen in Cinnaminson on Route 130, and we're meeting some other family members here. Excuse me, I've got Master Chef Aiden back here. Good morning, Aiden.
Good morning.
Thank you, sir. And Sarita is now in. We had Mimi in here before. She was one of the hostess. And now Sarita is in here. She's also a hostess over there. Now, how are you related to everybody?
I am a friend.
You're a friend that has become like family. This is awesome. So, I mean, and this like speaks exactly to what we were talking about, how loving and how awesome these people are, that when you meet them, and I'm sure the food had a little bit to do with it, right? Like, you want to be friends with people who make awesome food all the time, right? And that's just...
Tell him how we pay you.
I get paid in ribs.
Paid in ribs?
And you get paid a pot.
Oh my gosh.
But you gotta be, you know, elite with it. You gotta know, you gotta be in paid in ribs.
You know what's so funny is that, look, I pride myself on always having something to say. I don't know what to say to that. I think that that's awesome and hilarious. I've never heard it. You know, like, I understand bartering systems. I really do. I get it. In the business I'm in, we trade for things all the time. But I think it's awesome. I think it also speaks to, listen, you must have something going on that you could just work for ribs, right? So, Sarita, I'm not going to ask too many questions about that, all right? But I think that that is awesome. And that, it just, you guys have such a great dynamic over there. That is so funny. She just came on the show and told me that she works for ribs. That is so awesome. I can't even believe it. And speaking of those ribs, we brought some of them out here today just to be able to show everybody. I mean, look, we're not messing around here, right? These are real, big time, awesome, slow smoked ribs. Like, oh, I mean, look, I talked about this earlier, guys. I don't do ribs at, this early in the morning. You're killing me here. I'm dying to try some. But tell me what else I have here. Oh, because I see the slaw. The slaw is in the house, right? So we've got the coleslaw. Now the coleslaw I have to try, right? So tell me again about this.
The coleslaw is homemade slaw, and what it usually goes well with is the pulled pork on one of the buns.
Yeah, you do. When you serve the pulled pork sandwich, right? You do it on a brioche roll. Mm-hmm. And then you pile the pork on, right, and then you do the slaw, right, on top of the pork, and it kind of just like the flavor combination
Exactly.
is just
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable. But
Then with a little heat with the sauces, it just all comes together real nice.
keep talking, I'm chewing.
That's our famous potato salad.
Mm.
That potato salad has a little kick to it, you know, and
When you talk about the kick, what kind of kick does it have to it? It looks almost like it might have, like, excuse me, like a Cajun, like almost like a little bit of a Cajun flavor to it.
you have to kind of taste it. It's hard to explain. You have
Okay.
to taste a little bit of it. We didn't have to twist his arm too much.
Yeah, see, like this stuff I can do in the morning, right? I can do this sort of thing. I mean, like the meats. I'm gonna have to try it. You know I am, but all right. So this is the potato salad. It's got some kick to it, right?
Not that much kick.
Mm-mm.
Well, it hasn't hit yet. Let it hit. Little kick. You taste it?
Yeah. Not up front. It's on the back.
It's on the back end.
But it's so good though. As you mean, when I shook my head yes when I first tasted it because it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
But I did get that heat. The heat came in on the back end.
Right.
I wasn't expecting it. It's like one of those fine glasses of wine, right? Where you get like, oh, I got that flavor on the back, right?
Right.
This is just potato salad. It's awesome. It's not just potato salad. It's awesome potato salad. So Darren, keep talking while I'm gonna take another bite here.
But again, the ribs is like 2.5, 3 hours. Sometimes it varies. That's going to smoker. That right there, a lot of people talk about that.
It's so good.
That potato salad, we brought you these 3 items. It's because these are 3 items that people talk about. When you go on our Facebook page, it'll tell you. They talk about the pulled pork, talk about the ribs, and they talk about the potato salad.
So how do I find that Facebook page?
Men in the
See what I did
kitchen.
there? See what I did there?
Working.
Men in the kitchen, kicked up sandwiches and barbecue.
Yeah, and I urge everybody to listen. You're on a device right now. You're either on the computer or your phone or something. Open up another tab and check them out on Facebook right now, and make plans to go down to the restaurant when you can later this week. You guys are closed today?
We're closed today and tomorrow. We're
Okay.
open Wednesday through Sunday now.
Boom. Wednesday through Sunday, and really, I think that the best opportunity to give Men in the Kitchen a shot is going to be let them do your tailgate party. It's like the nicest, easiest way to become part of the family. Just go, try the food. You're gonna love it, and then after that, it's going to kind of become this automatic thing where every Sunday you'll have your order. You'll be greeted by name when you come in because that's like the thing that you guys do. The customers turn into friends, and that's just such a really cool dynamic, and I just think it's so special because, look, again, we're like changing the world in like a real like small kind of real positive way, right?
One
like,
rib at a time.
one rib at a time, as she knows, right? She works. She gets one rib at a time.
Sometimes two.
If they're feeling generous, I love it. So, but Aiden, Master Chef Aiden, I wanted to get back to you. I wanted to talk to you for a second because I think that we need to know a little bit about the guy that runs the operation, right? I mean, this is important because being the head honcho is there's a lot of responsibility. So, how do you approach day-to-day operations? What do you do to make sure that these guys stay in line so that you can get all your work done?
What do you say when people come in?
I say welcome to Men in the Kitchen.
And what do we do at Men in the Kitchen?
We cook good foods and have big fun.
That's right. Good foods and big fun. The kid's 8 and he gets it, right? So you're an adult. 9? He's 9. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say 8. 8 was last year. You're 9, man. That's one more year and you got double digits.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats on that. That's cool. He does not know what to think of me. Really. He's like, this guy is a clown. Yeah. It's like wearing an orange bow tie. Like, who is this guy? Am I got to talk to him? So, I just think it's really cool. And Aiden, I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm just trying to kind of show, everybody out there. See these cameras out here, they're picking us up and they're watching what we're doing. And I want everybody out there that's watching us to come in and meet you at the restaurant, because I think that if they get a chance to meet you and your family, your aunt and uncle, and your mom and dad, I'm sure, are floating around there, like, if they get a chance to meet everybody, that's what's going to really make them become your customers and your friends for life. It's because you guys are special people and you're doing a special thing over there. So that's all. That's the only thing I'm trying to do here, is to get all the people that are watching us on those cameras and those devices to come in and meet you. Wouldn't that be cool? If a whole bunch of people came in and they saw you, and you're not going to know who they are, but they're going to say, Master Chef Aiden, how are you, man? What's going on? Or we high five it. You're going to say, welcome to Men in the Kitchen. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome because I know that when you approach something this way, and you guys were very thoughtful in how you decided to run this, and when you approach things methodically, you kind of set yourself up for success a little bit better than you would if you kind of just are shooting kind of at the, like, off your hip.
Right.
And a lot of restaurants fail because they try to do so much. You look at their menus and they've got 100 items and there's all this stuff going on and they're trying to be this and they're trying to be that. And you guys like aren't trying. You just are. You just are what you are. So why don't one of you, either one, you take it. Tell me how this philosophy of simplicity and the rest in the recipes, in the approach of the business and all of that, how did that really come about and become your model?
Well, it's kind of like the food that we like to eat, the food that we've grown up on. You know, this is stuff that we're used to eating, and we know how it's supposed to taste. You know, and if it doesn't taste right, we're all like, oh, you know, and we taste with each other. Everybody's like, well, how's the potato salad taste? You know, so everybody contributes to the whole thing, and I think that approach is better than just throwing stuff out there because it may not be good. You know.
Yeah.
And if it's not good for us, how's it going to be good for anybody else?
You know, I've always had this mentality where I felt like restaurants should tailor down their menus. Like, I understand the philosophy of being able to offer a lot of different things, but there's so many items at the bottom that get buried, right? They're either that frozen item that stays in the freezer that when someone finally orders it, they got to dig it out, and it's like, oh man, somebody's actually going to eat this. That's
absolutely
I like the fact that you guys you have a lot. Please don't get me wrong, and go check their menu out and see for yourself. But it's not overwhelming. It's just that you've got enough items on your menu, but every item is solid. You don't have anything on your menu that's a fluffer or just like kind of there to like look good.
Exactly.
What was that process like? Who created the menu? That was all Nina?
Well, you think about it. When you're eating barbecue, what goes with barbecue? We don't have our baked beans here today, but baked beans, potato salad goes with the coleslaw. Those are your staple items.
Right.
And when you get into your fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and your greens, I mean, everything kind of goes together. When you put it on the plate, it's like, yeah, that's what you should be eating together. You know, it's not like we're just throwing something out there and it doesn't match. Everything has to kind of go together.
So you mentioned the greens. We're talking about some collard greens.
Collard
You guys make them in house?
Absolutely, from scratch.
Oh, all right.
Yesterday, I can't remember now all the meats, but help me out.
We had a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
We had fried turkey legs.
Fried turkey legs, huh?
Oxtail yesterday.
Oxtail?
Yeah.
Wow.
On
What's
Sunday, we
going
took
on
the
over
spread
there?
out.
I've never had oxtail.
Really?
No.
Gotta come through.
I mean, am I setting it up? Does it taste like chicken? I mean,
No.
what does it taste like?
It has a flavor all its own.
Yeah?
You gotta
Is it like a beef? Does it look like a beef?
Well, it's oxtail.
It's oxtail. She's like, stop it, stupid. It's oxtail. Just because you don't know what it is doesn't mean, right? No, awesome. Guys, this is so much fun, and I'm so glad that you came in again. And I urge everybody out there, check out Men in the Kitchen. And I'm going to give you guys your opportunity right now to look into camera 3 and just give all of the information that you want to give. As our old coach used to say, time is yours. Yeah.
I did the first last time. Okay.
Okay. Well, again, we thank you guys for having us. Glad to be here again. Please come out and see what we have. You know, we're trying to make sure that we cater to your taste buds. You go away happy. You know, you go away feeling like you got your money's worth. Come see us at Men in the Kitchen. You can follow us on Instagram, Men in the Kitchen, New Jersey. We're also on Facebook, Men in the Kitchen, Kicked Up Sandwiches and Barbecue. All right.
The last time I was here, I said you get us to 1,000 likes. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I said we're gonna give you the best dinner. So I'm gonna up the ante. You get it to, cause we're moving up.
Yeah.
But we ain't at 1,000 yet. But how about this? You get me to 750 likes.
That's good.
750 likes, and dinner is on us.
Nice.
Big
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget that when the Eagles play prime time, because she's a gigantic Eagles fan,
Nice.
when they play prime time, we'll be open. You can come and watch the game with us. And it's a BYOB. You can bring your own drinks, as long as you promise to share with us. Okay? So, just want to let y'all know that. So, make sure you look at your Eagles schedule, circle it, and say, you know what, Men in the Kitchen is going to be open that night. So, let me go by there,
Yeah.
watch the game with them, maybe have some sandwiches and whatever. All right?
That's it. Put it on your list. Men in the Kitchen. Check them out. They're the best new spot in South Jersey. They're right on Route 130 in Cinnaminson. And guys, I'm so glad that we've developed. Like, we got this great friendship. We're just gonna have to come back again and check it out, and we'll see. You know, maybe what I'll do is I'll schedule it for like later in the morning, like almost like lunchtime, right? I'll get up super early that day, so that by the time you guys come in, I'll be ready to dive in and devour some of those ribs. But awesome, as usual. I want to thank Terry and Nina, Master Chef Aiden. I know who you are.
Sarita.
And Sarita, I did that because I don't want to mess it up, right? That's you guys are the best. Thank you so much for coming on this morning. I got to take another quick break here on Morning Coffee, but we will be right back on the Radio Vision Network. Stick around.